I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit today about investing, and especially investing in Las Vegas. There are so many different ways to do this. Whether you just wanted to build equity in your home like we've seen over the last year, and homes have been appraising for $50,000 to $100,000 more than they have in the last year to 2 years, or there's other routes maybe you haven't personally thought of. So I own one rental property and I plan to get another one in the next year, but I've also listened to thousands of hours of different real estate podcasts. And if you're looking for some, I can definitely put some links down below as well. My favorite being BRRRR. So let's get into it. All right, the first strategy I would suggest to you is the easiest one to get into, I think. And I say this because this is what I did. You buy your first home. You get into it however you can. VA loan, FHA, conventional, and you put as little down as you can. And if you have any opportunity to fix up that home a little bit, maybe doing a little bit of renovations yourself to save some money to add the value a little bit, do it. Then within the next year to 2 years, you buy another place. But instead of selling your first home, you keep it, because we don't sell stuff in real estate. You're not supposed to sell anything, okay? So then you get into the next home, you rent out your previous property. You do that a few times, next thing you know, over the course of 20 to 30 years, you're absolutely filthy rich, and you can come take care of me and give me Mai Tais on the beach, Diet Coke Mai Tais. Now this is a little more unorthodox, but the other option, and I heard this first from Bigger Pockets, and when I heard it, I didn't realize I had actually been doing this, but it's called house hacking. So house hacking is where you use basically your leverage or arbitrage of you owning a property and you rent out the other rooms. Awesome, right? And then you can do this in a number of ways as well. So I did it when I first bought a home. I was 25. I bought a 3-bedroom home. I lived in, I didn't even live in the master bedroom because I could get more rent for it. So I lived in just one of the bedrooms, and you rent out the other ones. And I actually was making money every month, including all my utilities and everything being paid for. If you have a family and you don't want to share actual rooms, there's other ways you can still do house hacking, including buying a duplex, both sides of the duplex, and you live in one, rent out the other one. You can also still qualify for an FHA loan if you wanted to buy like a 3 or a 4-plex. You could live in one and then rent out all the other ones, and I can almost guarantee you, based on the numbers, you would still be net positive, which is awesome. So that being said, all the money that you're then saving on rent, you can then save up to then buy the next property. The next opportunity I would tell you is the standard flip. So what you're gonna wanna do is find a house that needs some value added to it. Maybe it's just got cat piss all over the floor and hasn't been touched since 1950. Formica countertops. Go in there, either do it yourself or get a contractor, have them run some numbers for you. But I guarantee if you buy it right, you can still make money when you go to sell it. Brr, I'm cold. This last one is actually called the BRRRR strategy, and I learned this on Bigger Pockets as well. So what you do is you buy a property, you rehab that property, you then rent that property, you refinance that property, and then you repeat that process and you take that money out of that property and you put it into the next one, and you just can keep continuing to do that. This has to be done with a property that does need some work to it. Maybe it's a 2-bedroom that there's enough square footage you could add a 3-bedroom, adding the value of the property, or maybe it has a covered patio that's been slightly converted. You could finish the conversion, add that value. Always be trying to buy not the nicest house in the neighborhood, but maybe in a nice neighborhood with kind of a house that can see some upgrades. So that's a really good method, and I'm about to go try that. So hopefully this helps you just get your whistle wet with investing. I know there's a lot to process. I've done a deep dive, so many hours, and if you ever want to just talk about it, I'm always happy to just chat on the phone. So feel free to just click our link down here for the Cerrone Group and get in touch with us if you have any questions. A lot of us are very familiar with investing and help a lot of our clients from out of state buy rental properties here, or even if you just wanted to do the first version where you buy your first house and then you kind of work on it that way, we can help you out with any process you might want to do. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later.